Hello, hello. What day is it? It's Tuesday. I'm bringing on a friend. You're going to want to hear this. That's all I got to say. No, there's more. Welcome here, guys. Jump on, tag a friend. I want to show you guys what $40,000 a month looks like in high ticket sales and how my friend Rachel had her first $40,000 month. And I want to show you it's real. I want to show you exactly how she did it. This is going to be really fun. Okay, I'm going to bring her on right now. Oh, bring her on. Let's do it. Add. Come on. Did I do it? Hi, beautiful.
Morning. I got my morning hair
You're
on.
gorgeous. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good too. What time is it there?
We got 7:06 today.
Oh,
So
yeah.
yay.
I always forget you're a day ahead. So 7
Yeah.
a.m. in Australia on Wednesday. We are over here in Canada on a Tuesday. What kind of world do we live in?
You can have champagne while I'm I just think it's crazy.
It's wild. I'm so glad you jumped on. Okay, so I just prefaced, how do you say that word? Whatever. I just prefaced the video saying you're going to want to hear how my girlfriend had her first $40,000 month. And like saying that, I can't even. Like, I have so many, I'm going to keep it short and sweet, but like, I know people want to know what that feels like. How is that possible? Like, where did, like, all the questions. So, like, let's just jump into it. Who should we tag? Should we tag
Yeah.
people? Who should we invite people?
Tag everyone. Let's go.
Let's go. People need to hear this. And the truth is, like, this is happening to multiple people, many people around us. This is the norm. So, and this is my goal. This is my next goal. So, okay, first off, did you ever imagine that that was possible?
No. So I literally went into this business to get myself out of like an incredible situation. So it was really just a survival mechanism for me. Like I put full trust in my mentor. And I just thought, you know what, I just need to replace the income. I just need to get through this. I need to get through Christmas. It was just, I just wanted to get
Yeah.
through, and I was like, and I just did the thing. I just really kept it simple. I really came from a place of service. I knew that this business worked. Like I've been in this space for over 4 years, like, but I never really had the success. And I've never sold or, and it's not even about selling. And it really changed my mindset because when the sales and all the things started to come through,
Yeah.
oh my God, I was like, oh my God, did that just happen? Like,
Mm-hmm.
and it got to a point where it was happening so quickly that I didn't really have time to think about it because I was so excited about the lives that I was changing. And then now they were kind of like replicating the same thing. And this is why I don't want people to think that this happens everywhere in this business. Like I have been in this business for a long time. And I have come from a marketing role. I have come from corporate, like, it's like, well, yeah, you should know these things. It's like, well, no, I actually had to unlearn so much. I had to like drop my ego, drop everything because I literally came in with nothing. I had to humble myself. I had to really step in and just have a focus on. I knew what I needed to kind of achieve, but I had no comprehension of those numbers. Like I hear the numbers, I'm like, yeah, the 30, the 40, so they're just not in my reach. I've never earned that amount of money in my life, and it was like it was life changing. Like I was like adding up because I wasn't comprehending what was going on. And it was like my business partners had 3 quads in a week and I was doing things here and I had people messaging me going, what's your goal? And they're like, ideally in the next 6 to 12 months, I want to be getting to like that 40K. I would love that, I said, well, I can help you with that. And I was like, Rachel, like, really? Like, I know because I have that conviction that if I can do it, anyone can do it because we all have these tools, right? And you're literally like crossing the line. Like, I can feel it in my
Yeah.
bones. But it was just the way that things started to kind of just compound, It was like this moving machine that if you have enough motivation behind you, you have God on your side, like you are going, whatever that number is, like don't even go 40, go 50, go like just go nuts. And when you get out of the fact that it's money, it's not money. It's like, well, what do you want to achieve in your life? Where do you want to go? What's the plan? Like give God the
Yes.
plan, and then the numbers kind of marry up. And that's what I had the plan. I had the plan and I had God on my side, and I just go, you know what? It's not just about these numbers. These numbers are
Yes.
great, but I don't think people realize what the numbers mean behind the scenes, like what impact that made. And I actually saw like Alex get her car, and I was like, I said to Brandon, oh my God, like, because my car got stolen, all the things, like all the stories we all have, right? And I was like, I just want to get just anything, you know, like just to get around. I'm getting a car in 2 weeks. Like, this is kind of like, this is not like creating this $1 million lifestyle. This is just really getting you like on these stepping stones to kind of like, your goals are just kind of like ticked off, like they're just ticking off, like, so you kind of like, you start dreaming bigger, you start, you know, building more people into your business. So it actually becomes a really incredible
Yes.
business when you go to people, what is your dream, like what's the goal, what do you want to achieve, when do you want to achieve it, and you go, let's go, and you have that faith and that conviction and that certainty and that drive. That's like, that's how far I go ahead. I know my dreams, like I know the things that are coming to me. And that's when I didn't really realize how much it was compounding in such a short time, because I was looking at their goals.
Yes.
Like that's what really changed it for me. I just want to put that out there, because it was not so much about me, because I knew that that was going to be looked after. I knew I was going to be taken care of if I kind of took those steps to look forward and go, how can I serve these people?
Ooh, you just
Yeah.
said, I'm going to cut this clip up and repost this. That was just straight fire what you said. And that is like, holy moly, like coming from that place where you can feel confident in what you have, but be of service and also allow yourself to dream and go, okay, God, what is the vision for my life? And yes, this money can be a tool to get you there, but that isn't even the main focus. The main focus is exactly what that vision is for your life, for your, like, what does that look like? And then all these
Yeah.
things are added to you. And it's just like, oh man, like that verse, you know, more than you ask, think, or imagine. That's really what
Yeah.
was happening, right? And it's not, you don't have the belief to do it, but it's still hard to picture that it's going to happen for you. And it's sometimes easier to believe it can happen for others. Like sometimes we can have, I don't know, for me, I feel like, well, I want it so bad for you. I want to help you do it. But in turn, you're being equally blessed through this business. And that servant heart comes through, and you can just literally, like you said, with the car, just, you know, paying our mortgages, things that shouldn't be hard, but everyone's struggling with. And the truth is, it doesn't matter how much money you're making nowadays, every income bracket is struggling, because even if you're making good money, you guys, you have to keep up those payments. You know, if you have nothing, it's literally affecting everybody. And I think it is so incredible to see how different the people are that are jumping on and how it's changing each person's life differently. So that leads me to my next question. The people joining your organization, what would you say, like what are some of the types of people? Because I think people can relate and see themselves in, and maybe when they think, well, only this type of person can do that, I can't do that, right? So who are some of the people who have been joining your business lately?
Yeah. It's really good. And I'm actually blown away because I'm attracting I've got a lot of social workers, and I've been through some situations in the last 6 months that I've had experiences with those people, and I know what they're doing, and their work, and how much like they're burnt out. They're pretty much burnt out. They're dealing with people with mental illness, you know, and now, you know, I get to speak to them, and it's like, well, you know, you're no longer going to work with them, but you're actually going to help them improve their health. You're going to get them out of that. And I was like, I just get really excited when I can see what this is actually going to do and how it's going to transform. I've got comedians, I've got people that have been on The Voice and singing. I've got people that are retired, that are wanting to give back, that go work in the markets. I've got, it just blows my mind, like different. And I'm starting to work with people that are coming in wanting to get out of the corporate world, stay-at-home mums that want to kind of get and build, you know, build something from home, bring their hubby home. This is like, they're coming from all walks of life. I actually just had a conversation with someone that's an analyst, like working in the corporate, and you know, she's like, I just have a goal of like, you know, 40K months, and it's like, let's just do it, let's plan it, let's do it. I want to bring the hubby home. So they're all over. Like there is no one that cannot do this business.
Right.
Like no one.
I think that's such an important thing to cast that vision, because I feel like the human mind wants to relate to something, and they might look at you and me and go, well, I'm not them, so maybe I can't do this. But that's not who we're attracting, right? Like we literally
Yeah.
are attracting men, women, corporate, stay at home. Like it is such a cool thing to watch. And the end goal that unites us all is that, we either don't want to be tied to a job, we want more freedom, we don't want to live stressed paycheck to paycheck. And options like this are real. And the truth
Yeah.
is, you cannot tell me there's a faster way to build income. Like I have never seen anything like it, where you can literally make four figures your first sale. So instead of, pushing product this Christmas, I had a Facebook memory pop up and I was pushing product from years ago, and I'm like, I'm so glad I don't have to do that anymore. And I appreciate it. I made it definitely helped my bills. Don't get me wrong. I'm not knocking it, but I just felt such a relief where I can have such a quality, an hour can bring in four figures instead of $30. Like
Yeah.
there's such a compounding effect. And I think that's why it's hard for people to wrap their mind that you could have made $40,000 in a month. But when you really understand our system, and when we show you how it's not actually that far off. So that leads me to my last question. People think you must have had to sell so much to make $40,000. Do
Oh,
you have
I'll
an
give you the
idea?
numbers,
Do you
right?
know? Yeah. How many sales was it
Yeah.
actually?
Okay. So
This is a good question.
including my own, which was we get $1,000 cash back just upfront, right? So we're talking 8.
Can you?
And I'm going on to 11. I got 61,000 coming up to Christmas. So that's my goal. Is my number 11 gets me to 61,463.
11 people.
Ching, ching,
11
ching.
people. And I
Okay,
mean,
but that's 11 people that are changing their lives, that are duplicating,
yes.
that are actually going to be doing the same thing. So I doing this, blesses Brendan, it blesses so many more people. This is not just about me, but that's kind of like serving my family for the time.
Yes.
That's my exchange in my time, like service.
I love your heart. It is just so beautiful. I love the way you look at this business. I love the way that you are transforming lives around you. I mean, it inspires me. And like, seriously, that is such an encouraging thing, because I think, again, people get in their head, well, I don't know people. Guys, there isn't a person out there that isn't looking for an additional stream right now. There really isn't. It is a wide open sea, and you don't need hundreds of sales to go through. You don't even need to be a salesperson. Like she said, we actually had to unlearn selling. We really did.
Yes.
And we really had to take it at a different approach. And basically all we do is share a vision of what's possible here, and then we help you achieve it too. That's it.
And
That's it.
we get to actually give you the exact script, and if you follow that like word by word every single day, like there is no way that you can't win. And I know that we're actually going to release something very, very soon. So it like now is the time. If you think Christmas everything's crazy, like, and I can't do this now, then it's like reverse that psychology.
Yes.
And think, well, how can I kind of get in now? Like it just kind of just reverse the script in your head. That's what I would recommend.
You nailed it. That has been the biggest key to, I feel like, the difference in my business over the last few months. And that has to do with the mentorship that we're under, but shifting that mindset constantly, daily, and going, actually, no, this could happen before Christmas. I could actually have an abundance and extra, not lack, and try to come up with something after, when we're all feeling, like we just spent all our life savings on these Christmas gifts. Never mind the groceries. Like, yeah, shifting our mindsets is exactly right.
Yeah.
And if I could say anything to anybody watching, Rachel is a humble, amazing, beautiful person who just plugged into a system, did the work, and is blessing people with an incredible servant heart. This could be your reality too. And this is
Yeah.
mine too. That's my next goal. And I am excited to do it. And I love seeing, how many people are, just the benefits of not only just I mean, yes, it's life changing. It changes every part of your life, but the way you described it was just so beautiful. And it also allows you to step into what God's called you to do. And, I think that's the missing key. I think people sometimes think, well, I don't know if that's for me. Well, get what is for you. Does your job allow you to be that
Mm.
person? Does your job allow you to have that freedom to do what you're called to do? This is like such an amazing opportunity you can use so that you can live that life you want. And that's where I feel like that's why we're so happy over here.
And I just want to plug into that because you love hairdressing, right? Like,
Yeah.
and I talk a lot, I deal with a lot of people in creative roles and they love doing what they do, but not for the
Yes.
exchange of money,
Yes.
right? This is the platform, this is the foundation. I always call this my foundation, that it's not, it doesn't define me. It's not
Yes.
what I do. Like, there's layers of me. Like, I know all the things that I do and I do incredibly well because I'm passionate about it. But I don't want to do that for an exchange of money. I want to do that because for the love of it, because it's the right thing to do, not because I need that money. But this business just gives us that flow underneath to allow us to build, whatever it is that we want to build on top. So don't think that you have to come into this
Yeah.
thinking that this is what's going to define me. It's absolutely not that. This is just your building blocks to then be able to go out and do the things that you love.
Amen. Yes, I
Yeah.
love it. You are full of knowledge this early in the morning. That would not be my gifting. I don't like to talk in the morning, so you are incredible. I love it. Thanks for jumping on. Thanks
You're
for
welcome.
sharing. And it's just, I hope this is an encouragement to you guys that are watching. Like, this is definitely possible. And the best part is, we're here to walk alongside you step by step to make sure that this is what could actually be your reality, just like it's been ours. So thanks, Rachel. I appreciate it.
You're so welcome, beautiful. And I'll
Yes,
chat to you
you bet.
soon.
Take care. Bye.